Hey everyone, Miss Ryan. Just wanted to touch base. I just finished grading assignment 1. Typically in the 7-week courses, I try to do video updates. I really hate that these courses are not in person. I've been a teacher for 18 years, starting 19 years, so I love that in-person, feedback and interaction. So I try to just kind of, go over my thoughts for the week, get ready for the next week. With it being summer and me living, there's my Tennessee, in Key West, I got to go home last week to see my family in Illinois. And I met my boyfriend last summer in Illinois, so we got to go home together. It was a whole thing, meeting all the families and all of that. So I do apologize. A couple things that I have noticed so far with this course. A few things. So I am an adjunct professor, so Dr. Thiel actually writes the courses. And so she just edited everything from 7 weeks to 5 weeks. So some students are noticing some errors. So please let me know. I've gone in and updated the due date for this week's assignment. It is due on Sunday. Most of our grades are due on Sunday, except for the very first one, and for this semester, the last one, because I think normally assignments are due on Sundays, but I have to have grades in on Tuesday, and that does not give me enough time to have that turnaround. So our very last assignment is due on a Friday as well. Also, I'm not getting the notifications for the Q&A forum. I've gone through 3 times and I don't know what's happening. So if you have any questions, just send me an email. It comes right through on my phone. I have it linked with my school email, so I get those notifications right away. I'll still try and check those, but normally that comes through as an email, but I'm not getting those this semester. So I've had 3 questions on the ADA assignment. So I just wanted to clarify. So when it takes you to that link, you get different chapters on the side. So you pick any 3 that you want. I know for the other semesters, just trying to think of what students have written about, most of them with the children's section have to do with like the heights of the bookshelves, the heights of the tables and chairs, where they're relocated or where they're located, how far the spacing is for wheelchairs. Kind of depends on if you're doing the teen section or children's section. And usually it's kind of hard to find 3 areas in the children's or teen sections. So a lot of times that might have to do with parking, heights of toilets or sinks in the bathrooms, those type of things. So any of those things work. This assignment is not a heavy content one. It's just kind of getting out and seeing your local library and kind of seeing what they have to offer. What else? Don't forget headings on your papers. Like with me traveling, on the airplanes, I don't have Wi-Fi. So a lot of times I'll print and take them with me. And I noticed half of them, I had no clue whose they were. So that's why it took me longer to grade this assignment. Some I were able to get in, some I was not. Also, some of you may have noticed that I went in and changed some grades, all for the better. When Jennifer submitted everything, the due date was like the 11th for this week, or this past week, but technically Friday was the 12th, so I thought some people had turned them in late, which we did have 5 late submissions, so then that just kind of messed everything up with grading. So I went back and awarded those points to the people who had actually turned it in on time. So you may get a notification that your grade has been changed. Every grade, that I changed went up. Nobody lost any points. Let's see, any other updates? Okay, I'm posing something. So with me being an adjunct professor, I don't create content. However, I am loving your guys' discussion, especially on book censorships. And since this is a youth service class, that is a very hot topic. So I have debated putting an optional discussion. Will not count for points, is not required. But just those of you who kind of want to share your opinions. I saw several of them in your essays, but you guys don't get to see each other's post. So I haven't done this before, like created an additional item. Again, not required, no points off, no matter, your point of view. But I just would like to get everybody's feedback as a school librarian. And even if you work in the public library, it is something that we deal with daily. And so a lot of you, I love reading your assignments. They just blow me away. Like each semester, I feel like they get better and better. So I just would love your opinions. So I may post that and we will see what happens. Again, if you guys have any questions, please email me. I will get back to you as soon as possible. You guys did a great job on this first assignment. I'm still getting caught up on discussions. I just got back last night, so I spent all day today grading. I have some students coming to stay with me as part of a domestic exchange, so getting ready for that. But your week 1 discussion post will be graded by tomorrow. If you have any questions, reach out. I hope everybody has a great week.